Happy spring equinox. Today the sun crosses the threshold into Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, the spark of new beginnings. And day and night stand in perfect balance. The earth herself is pausing at the pivot point between what was and what is becoming. This is the most powerful day of the year for ceremony. And today I'm being called to share a practice that has changed my life profoundly. Today is the perfect day for spider medicine. Grandmother Spider is one of the great weavers of existence. She sits at the center of the web of life, spinning reality from threads of story. She understands something that most of us spend a lifetime learning. The stories we tell are not just the descriptions of our life. They are the architecture of it. Every web she weaves begins by releasing the old one. She devours it completely without sentiment, so that the silk of what was can become the material of what's possible. Nothing is wasted. Everything is transformed. She is offering you that same gift today. Think for a moment about the story that you have told about yourself. The one that begins, I am someone who. The one that quietly decides what is possible for you and what is not. The one that was written not by your soul, but by the accumulations of a life. The wounds, the disappointments, the things people said, the conclusions you drew about your worth and your life. You may have been carrying this story for so long that you stopped noticing it's a story. It just feels like the truth of who you are. But what if it isn't true about you at all? When I studied with Alberto Vialdo, I learned the shamanic distinction between two books that each person carries, the Book of Fate and the Book of Destiny. The Book of Fate is the one written for you by your wounds, your history, your inherited beliefs, the identities you were handed or took on in moments of pain. The Book of Destiny is the story your soul came here to live, expansive, luminous, unconfined by what has happened before. The reclamation of your mythic story, the conscious ceremonial release of your Book of Fate, and the claiming of your Book of Destiny is one of the most powerful shamanic practices that I know of. It is a core pillar of inner medicine training because it has been so central to my own transformation. I once lived inside a story of being broken. I know what it is to believe in your bones that is simply who you are. And I know what it is to release that story to Grandmother Spider, to watch her devour it, and to feel for the first time the boundless truth of who you really are. The words that we speak bring forth manifested reality, and that's why this is a core part of inner medicine training. See my Substack for this special ceremony for today's equinox.